Welcome back to 30 Teams in 30 Days, this time for the Dodgers edition. I'm joined by Volcanic Gaming as usual, and the Dodgers finished 91 and 71, first place in the NL West last year, with their new manager, Dave Roberts, who is obviously returning this year. What were your predictions for the Dodgers last year?
My predictions for the Dodgers last year were 93. No, wait, that's your prediction. My 94 and 68, first place in the NL West.
Yeah, your best player was your win-loss record.
Best player. Oh wait, it was. Yeah, that's why I wasn't reading away.
Wow. All right. My prediction was 93 and 69, so I was predicting one more loss than you. First place, obviously, in the NL West, and I was only 2 games off. So that's not too bad for both of our predictions. What was your best player, in your opinion, last year?
Well, my best player is obviously Corey Seager. He's like the face of their franchise now. But since we have to have a little bit of variety, I went with Justin Turner, who had also a really solid season. He hit 275, 90 RBIs, and 27 home runs. One more home run than Corey Seager.
Okay, not bad. My best player, Corey Seager, 308, 365 on base, and 26 home runs. So that was a really good rookie year. I look forward to see what he can do coming up this next season. What'd they do this offseason? Who'd they lose and trade and whatnot?
They lost Josh Reddick, who was an all right outfielder. He was a lot better when he was younger, but I mean he was still a pretty decent outfielder for them. Lost Jesse Chavez, Brett Anderson, Joe Blanton, Luis Coleman, and JP Howe. Dang, they lost a lot of A's players, a lot of former A's. Yeah, and they traded away Howie Kendrick for Darren Ruff, who they later released. Carlos Ruiz for Vidal Nuno, traded away later for no one important. So yeah, their trades are kind of iffy.
Yeah, I don't know what they were doing. Basically, I guess they were trying to clear salary. Um, but yeah, they ended up adding this offseason not very many good pieces. They got Romo, Forsythe, Morrow, and Davis. Um, Mainly this offseason, they were just trying to re sign the players that were going to free agency, like Kenley Jansen, Justin Turner, and whatnot, which that's where they spent all their money. Yemi Garcia and Adrian Gonzalez are currently on the DL, but Gonzalez will probably return. What is your team looking like this year if you were the manager?
So my starting rotation goes Kershaw, Casimir, Hill, Medea, and Urias. That's a pretty solid rotation. I mean, you got a mix of young players and kind of old players, but it is a really solid rotation, probably the best in the division. And then my bullpen is looking like Wood, Fields, Baez, Dayton, Romero, Romo. Wait, what? Romo? Oh, yeah, they just added Romo. I thought we were
Yeah.
still on the Giants. Romo, Liberatone, and Kenley Jansen, who is just masterful out of the closing position.
Nice. And what's your lineup and bench?
I got Toles, their left fielder, at the one, then Forsythe, Turner, Seager, Peterson, Puig, Bellinger, Grandal, and then the pitcher spot. This is a really solid lineup. I actually think this lineup is slightly under the San Francisco Giants lineup, but this is a really good lineup. And my bench goes Barnes, Van Slyke, Utley, Chase Utley. Oh gosh, he's gonna take out some players this year.
Yeah.
Hernandez and Ethier.
All right. And since you copied me, I'm not even going to go over how I would do my team because it's the exact same thing. What are your 2017 predictions?
Dang, you're skipping it over that fast. I mean, I kind of changed my lineup because I think I think Puig should be hitting lower in the lineup than Peterson. So yeah.
All right. One difference. Okay.
Also, I put Seager at the cleanup spot because I think Turner is a solid three hitter.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
All
So,
right. Well,
your 2017 predictions?
my predictions are 97 and 65, first place in the NL West, and my best player is Corey Seager, of course.
All right. And my prediction is a little less optimistic than yours. I have them at 89-73, first place in the NL West, and I have my best player being Cody Ballinger. I think this team is overrated. I think it won't perform as well as people think, and will run into some struggles, but will secure first place. So
You don't think that any teams are going to hit 90 wins in this division? I mean, like, I think this is a pretty solid division from,
that's the thing, though. Since it's such a competitive division, they're not going to be able to take many wins from within the division, and it's going to
but I
cause them
mean,
to pick up a lot of losses.
they get off days when they play the Padres and the Diamondbacks. Like, that's extra wins right there.
Oh, all right. Well, I don't think anyone in this division will reach 90 wins. So, any
I
last
think
thoughts?
otherwise. I think your predictions are wrong, and we'll see this season.
Yeah, come back next year. We'll see who is closer. All right.
All right.
All right, that will do it here for 30 teams in 30 days for the NL West. Stay tuned tomorrow, and we will start the NL Central.